Hey there. Hey, I spent the weekend thinking about this, and quite frankly, my blood pressure's up, and I'm boiling over with concern about what we're doing to the economy. So I want to talk to you about it. I'm Bill Warner. I'm with EntreDot, and I bet a lot of you are boiling over as well. Make a comment. Tell me what you think about what we're doing to ourselves with this shutdown. We're still living through. We're in phase 2 or 9 or something. Um, let's get on into it. I learned that about 100,000 small businesses have failed, literally failed, obliterated since March. And it's increasing. Why? Because they're running out of money. PPP is gone. It's used. Whatever loans they're getting, they're consuming. And more and more companies are going to fail as we go if we keep this shutdown going. Look, I can understand in the heat of battle back in March, with as little that was known about the virus itself, that we took measures to protect ourselves. And I could have seen maybe 2 to 3 weeks of that and then get back going again. But we have gone far too long now, and more companies gonna fail. So this is not some law of natural selection that these 100,000 businesses fail and more going. These are not like the dinosaurs and the meteorite hit somewhere in Mexico, 66 million years ago and wiped them out after their 230 million year of existence. This is not like the mammoths and who passed on around somewhere around the Ice Age. This is all man-caused stuff. Man-caused stuff, and we've done it to ourselves for years with pollution, creating endangered species. Those were all quite frankly, man-caused events. Well, so is this shutdown, and the thing that's in jeopardy now is the small business. And I'm thinking of businesses less than 50 people, let alone less than 500. This is not natural. We're doing it. Our government is doing, sorry, state and federal government, through all of these shutdown procedures that they're coming up with, are going to wipe out more small businesses. And we're going to have a heck of a time bringing our economy back. Now, I'm not going to get political as to who really would like to see that happen in favor of a better election outlook. I'm going to go there, even though that might be going on here as well. I'm on the point that small businesses need to get back to work, else they won't survive. So think about this. We've got 100,000 businesses that have failed. Let's say an average business is 5 employees. I'm really on the low end of the small business world. 600,000 people affected. If we have the usual family of 4 to consider, that takes it to 1.8 million people who are in jeopardy. They can't pay their mortgage. They can't pay their leases. They're running out of money for food and other family expenses. So that's on the low end of the scale here. This business failure stuff is continuing. What if it reached tenfold the 100,000? A million businesses fail, say, over the next 4 to 6 months. But that's 18 million people out of work, let alone the supply chain of goods and services that are providing them are impacted through a million businesses that have failed. Their businesses are now in jeopardy. Now we're talking about a spiral effect of businesses failures leading to other business failures because their customers are out of business. This is very dangerous to our economy. So I think that our government and the CDCs, the government, state and local, don't forget our governors are in this act as well, should open up this economy. Let's get going. Let's get back to work. Provide guidance, guidelines, best practices, great advice. Put people to work to advise small business owners. There's all sorts of things that can be done to provide call-in lines, websites, video help, all sorts of things that can be done to teach people how to act properly. I take it that small business owners are responsible people. I take it that our government officials are responsible people. Let's act responsibly and cramp down on those who aren't acting responsibly. So the government should be in the position of providing advice and guidance, alerts. Tell us what the hot spots are. Tell us what to watch out for. Be very active in that. But let's rely on the responsibility of the public, who's going to do the right thing to protect themselves and others under great advice, as well as small business owners who will do the right thing to protect not only themselves but their customers. Let's get going. If we don't get going, we will take years to recover from the disaster that's created. And I'm not sure that this current cure for the COVID-19 virus is not worse than the virus itself in the long run. If you have ideas on what we should be doing, if you agree or if you disagree, let me know. I'd love to have a chat with you. Give me a comment and we'll talk about it. Have a great day. Have a great week. I'm Bill Warner with EntreDot.